Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Jonathan Majors' trial has been delayed again, but this time it's because of the defense, not the prosecution. Which I find very weird, but let's just get to the article. Almost 6 months after Jonathan Majors was arrested in New York City on domestic violence charges, the start of his trial has been pushed yet again. A short hearing Wednesday determined that another hearing will be held September 15th, in theory, to set a new trial date. After numerous delays, today was supposed to be the actual start of the actor's trial on misdemeanor charges stemming from the incident in and around Major's Chelsea apartment, March 25th. Although he was the one who called 911 in the spring, the actor is looking at up to a year behind bars if found guilty on claims being prosecuted by Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg's office. To that end, Assistant District Attorney Kelly Galloway told Judge Rachel S. Pauley this morning that the prosecution were ready for trial. However, defense lawyers stated in court that there were deficiencies in discovery that still needed to be addressed. Whatever that means. Unlike the last hearing on the matter, August 3rd, when Harlem actress Meagan Good was present with Majors in person at the 100 Center Street courtroom, the 33-year-old actor appeared virtually today before Pauley in the Lower Manhattan hearing. The actor said little beyond short responses to the judge on his understanding of matters. Majors' lawyers, Priya Chaudhry and Seth Zuckerman, were in the courtroom for the defense, as was Galloway for the people. Over a video conference link, Majors looked on impassively and answered questions from Pauley with a string of yes ma'ams in a hearing that lasted under 5 minutes. He wore a coral-colored shirt buttoned at the collar and listened as the judge questioned both the prosecutor and his attorney inside the fourth-floor courtroom. The people are ready for trial and prepared to produce any witnesses, experts, and trial exhibits, Galloway said. Defense lawyer Zuckerman told the judge, "We have written to the prosecutor regarding deficiencies in a so-called certificate of compliance filed by DA's office that says prosecutors have turned over all the required case evidence to the defense." Zuckerman said that correspondence on the issue between the defense and prosecutors is continuing. Last month, it was Galloway who told another judge that the people are not ready for trial today. Seeing the matter punted yet again, Galloway stressed the need for more time for more discovery in the matter. And, of course, once a firm trial date is set, he will need to appear in person, Judge Pauley said to Majors' lawyers before turning to the actor on screen to let him know that he can also appear on the 15th via video teleconference. Between now and the next court date, no contact whatsoever with the complainant in this case, and stay in touch with your attorneys, Pauley said, adding, "Good luck." It sounds like the judge, not exactly that she's made her judgment, but she's at least being fair to Jonathan. I have to give her that. She's not being a hard ass about, that with the assumption that he must be guilty because that's what young black men do or something. Led by NYC-based lawyer Chaudhry, Majors' defense team has adamantly insisted from the jump the actor is completely innocent and a victim of a witch hunt due to the racial bias that permeates the criminal justice system. And I'm sure there is. Now, whether it's racism against Majors or sexism in the favor of the woman who brought the suit, maybe it's a bit of both. This assumption that um, this overcorrection from not believing women, despite the preponderance of the evidence. We're going to believe women regardless. I mean, it could be that could be part of it too. The defense team has made repeated efforts to turn the spotlight on the character and motivations of the 30-year-old woman who was in the apartment with Majors on March 25th. On the scene that night, NYPD officers reported that Majors' now ex-girlfriend suffered minor injuries to her head and neck from the incident. Notwithstanding a litany of proclamations and predications by Chaudhry's office in the months since, not to mention leaked video footage of the woman out clubbing that weekend, the ex-girlfriend in question has not been arrested. And she doesn't even appear in court. I don't know, maybe today she was in court, but previously she wasn't even in court, which, I don't know. If that's supposed to be the trial date, you would think that if you're really sure that this person is guilty, that, you'd want to be there. But while prominently featured in a return to its villainous Kang role in the just-released trailer for the second season of Marvel's Loki on Disney Plus, premiering October 6th, Majors' once rocketing career is dramatically dulled in the months since his arrest and initial arraignment. Yes, because people just smell legal troubles and run away now. They don't wait till, a person is exonerated. I mean, I get it that you're afraid of looking like you're keeping a domestic abuser on your payroll, but at the same time, let's wait for all the evidence to drop. Because what if, like it seems to be the case here, what if he's innocent? Then you're then you're basically giving the person who brought the suit what they wanted. You're ruining his career. So, I mean, I get that you want to be sympathetic to the woman who brought the suit, but you also have to understand that it's innocent until proven guilty, and people are more concerned about seeming to side with the abused, than potentially being aside with the abuser at the expense of, waiting for justice to come through. So, let's see if there's anything else here. Additionally, even as one arm of the Disney empire maintains Majors is on board for Loki and the next phase of the Avengers movies, the loud talk of an Oscar nomination for his Magazine Dreams performance has gone silent as the town awaits the outcome of the case. Well, at least they're waiting. That's at least something. Snapped up by Disney's Searchlight Pictures not long after the intense Elijah Bynum scripted and directed bodybuilding drama debuted at this year's Sundance Film Festival, Magazine Dreams has a December 3rd release date. Chaudhry and Zuckerman declined comment afterwards Wednesday, and a spokesperson for the prosecutor's office reiterated Galloway's in-court statements. So yes, apparently we have to wait a little while longer to find out, at least in theory, what's happening. Because, I mean, it's entirely possible that the prosecution hasn't given the defense all the evidence that they have. But my question is, what evidence do they have? Because the way things have been going so far, it seems like their only evidence was this woman's word, and there's video evidence showing that she really wasn't that upset about what happened because she went on with her life immediately. So, and apparently the timelines didn't gel. So there's a lot wrong. So I'm really, really curious what evidence, what discrepancies there are in the evidence that the defense wants more time. That will be very interesting to find out. This is turning into a soap opera. Actually, might have always been one. But anyway, that's all I have for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.